Mario. He's
Speedrun the crap out of this game.
Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
You got it, Peachy Hime. So everyone knows Mario 64, and boy howdy does it have a lot of routes. Almost so many and so many tricks that it's intimidating, but with this handy dandy guide, you can probably scratch the surface of it. Sounds great, right? Of course it does. But just breezing through doesn't sound as cool, so we're gonna get some swag along the way. First thing to know is this game is pretty momentum based. Yeah, building up speed, etc. But legit, certain moves are locked behind momentum. For instance, pressing A and B at the slow speed, silly kicks. Whereas at a high speed, it jump dives. Now that you know that, you're a master at this game. Not really, please don't sue me. Lakitu is a chump, and we don't want to talk to him because we're still PO'd of how he's behaved in prior Marios. So long jump on the very edge of this bridge twice to skip past him and give him a little slap on the behind as you enter the castle. Surprise! Babby's first waifu is gone and life sucks. Go collect some shiz. Drop down into Babam Battlefield and skedaddle over here to Bobby Babam for our first trick. Snag this sucker at an angle and start holding left. Tap A once and then press A and B to throw him, but keep holding A so you can get some airtime. Turn around and snag the sucker. Tap down to get the angle and start jumping while holding up. When you get to the cage, simply let go of directions and tap B. Or if you're a chump, I guess you can just let chompers break it. War never changes, so leave the battlefield and head over to Womp's Funhouse. Climb a tree and bail out. Up the ramp and long jump to this wall and jump dive off for style points. Jump and grab this ledge. Press A to climb up and backflip. Move the camera with C left twice and pretend someone you hate is in front of you and throw a punch. Walk down slowly and fall because you suck at this. Don't. Reset the cam by going right and left. Get up by holding left and then immediately start holding down. Clip it. Next we gotta use the cannon to... I'm just kidding. Just trick, jump, and slide, baby, slide. Who owns this establishment anyway? The service is lousy and the regulars are hostile. Take it up with management by getting bored. Don't. And smack his butt so he submits. Then get up there again and dance on his grave. I assume that's what it is. Waiting is for losers. One final star here with our new friend that appeared. Bird up. Drop down and shatter your kneecaps. You deserve a vacay. Let's head on to a frozen retreat. Chill out with your penguin pal by signing a blood pack and sacrificing yourself. Lol, JK, just slip and slide down. Use some camera movement to really speed, kid. Kill the kid if you want. It adds seconds, but what have children ever done for us? Next star. Man, what is it about giant mountains that just makes us want to jump off and die, but then not die because life's worth living, and so you celebrate by doing some sick, nasty wall jumps. Rad, dude. Nice. We're overplaying the kill yourself joke, so we're gonna beat up old King Koopa instead. Long jump a couple of times before jump diving and roll out onto a triple jump. Finagle your way over to the seesaws and laugh as you blast past them, because seesaws are for kids. But, I mean, so are video games, so... go fight the bad guy. His face looks dumb, so bash it into a bomb. Steal his house key. Head into the basement, you're all business all the time, so Radical Larry into the desert. Jump over the hill and sled over the pit, and play the beta version of Mario Galaxy before boing and... Slide down and jump directly onto the star for style points. Second star is more of the same. Move the camera and hold left as you jump and then kick. Chain it into a triple dive and then triple again and make your way to the top of the pyramid. Let's go from hot to more hot. Jump into Satan's butthole and burn your tushy across this gap before landing in Bowser's love letter to himself and sneaking the coins. That's it with this place. Head over to the castle's toilet and dive into the Terminator. An A press is an A press and use it with Z to long jump over here. Kick stall to fall down here and flip a dip wall jump to snag an easy star. Oh, you have an admirer. Talk to Toad and take his lunch money. Goop it back up. More of the same. Go past the pit this time and wall jump again to snag another not very hidden star. This place is a joke. Head back in and guess what? The same shiz. Go right this time and beat the elevator to the bottom and let it crush your sense of physics as it pushes you through the walls and onto the star. Looks like we got a friend. I still don't like rabbits, but we need this thing's weird body. Beat him up and rob him, but you don't care about his money. It's time for... This wascally wabbit is our ticket to getting out of this place nice and easy. Bring him over to the door and get the camera looking like this. You know you've got it right if you start holding forward and Mr. Paisano starts inching to the right. Keep an eye on Mip's shadow because when you see it start to disappear, you're set up. Make sure the shadow remains hidden for the majority of Mario's idle animation. Press Z or Z if you want to be pretentious, and you'll Radical Larry again. Turn around and snag your pal as you hold down and press A to finish the clip. Bring him over to the star door and mimic Bowser's laugh as you laugh at him telling you need stars. Those are for nerds. It's better down where it's wetter, so let's get nice and wet as we prep to see Bowser. Wait. Swim, 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 and get to the sub. Mashing A is slow, there's a rhythm. Hop onto the fin and flip up to snag your final star. Well, regular star that is. Let's swap the water out for lava and get ready for the next fight. Another movement heavy area. Waiting for shizzes for chumps. Finagle your way over here and do a long jump into a wall jump to get on this pole. Elevators are for elderly people and my dad, so take the stairs by wall jumping up and tumble out to the next set of movement. 2 long jumps into a dive will get you going. Keep diving and move on up to the top before laughing at the obstacle course set out for kiddies. And exercising your right as an American citizen to breeze past everything with zero sense of safety or concern for others before hurting yourself just so you get somewhere slightly faster. When Bowser shows how fat he is, just jump and
slide to the left.
Grab his butt and make him blast a load. Take his keys again. Now you... Wait a minute. Oh, Christ. The door still isn't... Well... Crap! Rip run? Lol no, just jump back into Bowser's Cookout and exit course to return to the first room. You can clip through the stairs for style points to shave some seconds. That's almost the name of the series. And now you can finally be like that kid that did this to school and use the mighty... This is a super well-known trick because it's used in every glitched Mario 64 category, and Mario 64 is quite the played game if you didn't know. It's easier than it might look, or maybe it looks easy, but whatever. There's a technicality to this, but we're gonna do it the chump and talentless way. Zoom out the camera and face directly down. Long jump down the stairs and start to hold up. Whenever Mario is about to touch the stairs again, mash A. Continue to do this every leap. If done correctly, he'll build up enough speed to pull off one final radical Larry and phase through the door. Bowser is kind enough to let us into the final area, so pull it off again and jettison to the top of the endless stairs without the 70 stars. Bowser thinks he can hide in the sky, but we're a bird or some other obnoxious thing that can find you in said sky. Not my best. Long jumps and dives are your friends, and you can skip a few parts of the stage with a triple dive here and a side flip here. When you get to this area, you can do a few long jumps and some kick stalls to skip waiting for the platform. Chain it into a jump dive to grab the pole and make your way up to Bowja. Admire the fact that he has rainbow color because the DS remake butchered it alongside a lot of other stuff, and grab that rainbow butt. Spin to win not once, not twice, but thrice. So long, gay Bowser, and you did it, nerd. You shaved those seconds. As mentioned, a lot of this is just movement, and that's a little difficult to cover in a timely and narrated manner, but luckily for you, we got some linkaroonies to resources that I myself used to practice and make this episode. Heck, I only spent a day of practicing and recording, and I got a decent time of like 40 minutes, which I guess actually isn't that good for actual speedrunners. So if this looks intimidating, just spend a day on it and see what you get. Be sure to follow me on Twitch to catch me doing some runs live and possibly intoxicated, or follow on Twitter for the heads up on upcoming videos, and sometimes art. See you later, nerds.